So welcome to another tutorial, and today we're going to do Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. We're going to go by the acoustic version that I have on here. I have this tuned to the original version. If you would like to play it at that, it's in E, the key of E. So this is standard tuning, it's tuned in E. First, the sixth string is E. And on the channel, when I play it in a different key. I play it in the key of F, I believe, with the capo on the second fret here. But the guitar is tuned down up a step in my recording. I play it a little bit higher than he does because he has like a super deep voice, you know. So it's way too deep for me to hit, but I'll show you the way he played, the way the original is, so you can play it yourself. For the solo part, I just play the same chords, so it's the same thing over and over again. Once I show it to you once, that's the whole song. And when you go through this, remember that the solo, you can kind of make up your own little version of it, however you want to do it. I usually just play this part for the solo, okay, for the little break part. So I do it with my fingers. I don't use a pick because it makes it sound much more full. I do alternate picking with my fingers and my thumb, bouncing back and forth. So I'll show you how I do that. The intro. So you just walk up, the third finger on the third fret of the sixth string, then open fifth string, first finger on the first fret of the fifth string, and then the second finger on the second fret of the fifth string. And that second finger, when you hit that note, the third note in the walk, the fourth note in the walk, when you get up to that second finger, you make the B7 chord so that you don't have to come back, and then you have everything set up and you can continue. Okay, so this might be the most challenging part, is switching up the chords or playing around with that. But once you get the chord forms well, and then you can switch between them quickly, it'll be a breeze. This song's really not that complicated. Also, the hand part might be challenging if you're not used to finger picking. Those are the two things. Besides that, the chords are very simple. It's not very complex. So B7, when you come to the first four notes. And then when you hit that fifth string, you form the B chord, B7 chord. So I'm going to show you the way it is here. It is the second finger on the second fret of the fifth string, the first finger on the first fret of the fourth string, the third finger on the second fret of the third string, open second string, and the pinky is on the second fret of the first string. So the way I pick with my hand, we hit the bass note on the fifth string already, right? I usually bring my index finger to touch the third string, the second finger on the second string, and the third finger on the third string, on the first string. And then I pick all three at the same time. So I alternate between my thumb and those three fingers. Okay? So once you pick that bass note on the fifth string, the second fret, and then this time when you pick the bass note, you use your thumb on the fourth string instead of the fifth string. And then back to the fifth string. So, okay, like alternating thumb and fingers. And then you bring your second finger to the second fret of the sixth string and bend that. A nice slow bend so you hear it. And then open E on the sixth string, open string. And that open E is the first note of the coming into the verse. So I'll play that slowly for you now. This is the intro. Okay, so a little faster. And that's how you start picking the E chord. So it's the same picking throughout the song. The thumb, so when you come to the E note, you play the bottom three strings, alternate. And then bring your thumb down to the fifth string. Back to the sixth string. So coming into the verse, let me just play that for you so you see the smoothness of it, how it goes. Well, I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. So once you play the E, when it comes to the second chord, which will be an A chord, when it goes I don't know when, we go E, open 6th string, first finger 2nd fret on the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret on the 6th string. I make it build it. It's like playing the bass line of the song, so it makes it feel like it's running a little bit, like it's moving. So, and then you play the A on the 5th string, open 5th string. It builds up to it. That's the first note of the A chord. So you come down to the A chord. Some people play it with 3 fingers. I play it with 1 finger. So however you play it, it's the 2nd fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And you keep the bottom string open, the 1st string open, and the 5th string open. So you just played the 5th string open, and you pick the notes on the bottom with your fingers, same as before. And you alternate between the 5th string and the 6th string with your thumb. So before you were going 6th string, 5th string, now you go 5th string, 6th string. So slowly we'll go into that so you can see. I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, right? And time keeps dragging on. So when you play the A. So you pick the 5th string and the fingers, and then you bend that 2nd fret on the 6th string again, and back to the E. So I'll show you how it changes. The run up again, just like in the intro, the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and then open 1st and 2nd fret on the 5th string. To the B7. Okay, so you do the build up, so back to the E. Then the build up from the intro, so 3rd fret, open, 1st, 2nd, then you're in the B7 chord. And you do the same thing, the 5th string, 3 fingers, 4th string, 3 fingers. And then the bend of the 2nd fret on the 6th string, back to the E. So slowly how it goes through, beginning. Play it Johnny Cash speed. I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. And that's it. That's the whole song. When you get to the solo part, I just play the whole thing like that, so. If you have any questions about this, let me know. I'll try to get back to you or give you any clarifications you need. But that's the whole song. That's the whole verse, and it keeps going through like that. Then you just play the same thing for the solo portion, and that's it. And I usually end just on an E chord with the pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And if this picking is too much for you, you're not used to finger picking, you can strum it, you know? So there's other ways to do it. You know, you can also use your pick and alternating notes with the pick. You go. There's so many ways to do it, right? So whatever you want to do. But the finger picking is really just back and forth with the fingers and the thumb. And if you have any other questions, let me know. Until next time, take care, guys. Happy practicing. I'll see you then.